So I've been doing like little talks about amps, tubes, things like that. And one question I get from a lot of guys or a lot of people looking to get into tube amp is like, what amp should I get? Had a customer today who was asking, oh, I got this great telly, what amp goes with it? That really turns into like a personal issue. I personally like, you know, more Britishy kind of super crunchy sounding amps. There's basically two kind of major amp styles. There's more of the American style, and then there's more of the British style. Within those, you've got so many different manufacturers that do so many different things. And it comes down to the kind of tubes and the build and you know, the tone you're looking for. Best way to find out what would be right for you, find an artist. Find somebody that you like the way they sound or you like what they play through. And a lot of those artists will play through the same amps for years and years and years and years, or same brand of amps or same style of amp. And then that way you can really get a handle on what the kind of tone is you're looking for. Another question I get is a lot of guys like doing wet, dry, wet, or wet, dry setups. And they ask, what's the best tube amp with a line out? Line outs on tube amps until very recently have not been the greatest things to use because they don't really have any cab simulations on them. The best ones to do with cab simulations or impulse response type things are going to be kind of the newer amps. I know Sir makes a couple of different amps that have the cab sim out on them, which is great because that simulates the tone of a cab, so you can go to a mixing console and not have to mic a cab. Tone King is another one that makes a decent amp. Also Tone King, they make a really great attenuator. The other way to do it is if you've got an older amp that you like to use but you want to get that feeling, Sir makes a reactive load. Universal Audio makes the aux. There's a bunch of companies that make loads that will give you a cab simulated out, and that's a good way to do that. And that's pretty much it. You know, just basically look and see what your favorite guy's playing and go from there. If you have any questions, please let us know. I can answer any questions you have that I know the answers to, and if I don't, my brother who knows everything else, he can help me. Thanks. Bye.